Today's top news headlines. Block Health Mela and Telemedicine kickstarts at Hengang. School teacher mowed down by water tanker in Thoubal district. And Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Good evening and welcome to Pony Television English News at 7 p.m. I'm Loving RIMAI with you, giving you the latest news update. A block health Mela and telemedicine kicked off on Monday at Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Center HWC at Hengang Mayai Lekai, Laibung as part of the 100 Days Action Plan of Biren Government. Union Minister of State for Education and External Affairs Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Imphal East DC KH Daina Devi, Hengang Gram Panchayat Pradhan K. Jayanta Singh and of Hengang Block Development Officer E. Amudhoy Kanganba graced the inaugural ceremony. Addressing the function, Minister Dr. R.K. Ranjan said the Mela is being held to mark the 4th anniversary of Ayushman Bharat initiated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and 75 years of Indian independence. The event is also part of the 100 Days Action Plan initiated by Manipuri Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, Dr. Ranjan said. He said Health Mela will be held at selected health and wellness centers of various blocks within 100 days in Manipur. A health checkup with a prior appointment and free primary health medicine can be availed at the Mela. Dr. Ranjan further stated such health awareness program providing benefit to the citizens of Manipur is the example of good governance and that this Mela is organized to maintain good relationship with the public of Manipur. The Union Health Ministry will organize block-level health melas at more than 1 lakh Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centers across the country from today. This is being organized in collaboration with all states, union territories and key ministries such as Women and Child Development, Information and Broadcasting, Panchayati Raj, Ayush and Education. A school teacher died in a road accident today at Thoubal Wangmataba in Thoubal district. The deceased is identified as Thongam Sunita, a resident of Thoubal Atokpam Awang Lekai. The 38-year-old was working as an assistant teacher at Ruda Academy, Thoubal. She was coming to her school when a Tata tipper with registration number WB 53B 2996 hit her, killing her on the spot. The police have seized the vehicle and sent the body to Jennings for post-mortem. A case has been registered at Thoubal police station over the fatal incident, police said. In a separate incident, a man was run over by a water tanker at Sangakpam Golai in Hengang under Hengang police station yesterday. The identity of the deceased is yet to be verified. As per a police report, the incident occurred around 5:45 p.m. The victim was walking on the road when he was mowed down by the speeding vehicle. He died instantly on the spot. The body has been sent to Jennings morgue. Police say the vehicle driver has been arrested in connection with the incident. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is likely to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday as per a report. Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh is on his maiden Delhi visit after formation of the new government in the state. Although the agenda of the meeting is not known yet, it is expected that Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh will apprise Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the key initiatives that are likely to be taken by the new state government in Manipur in the future. Earlier, after taking charge as the Chief Minister of Manipur for a second term, Biren Singh had announced that the new government would work towards making the state corruption-free. He also said that the new Manipur government would work to bring peace and overall development in the state by bringing different insurgent outfits operating in the state to the negotiating table. Notably, the Union Home Ministry had also withdrawn disturbed area status from areas falling under the jurisdiction of 15 police stations in the Manipur. The BJP formed the new government in Manipur by securing an absolute majority with 32 seats in the 60-member House in the recently held assembly elections. A blood donation center was inaugurated today at American Oncology Institute Babina Specialty Hospital located at Kabesoi. During the program, pathologist, entrepreneur and Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited Chairman and Managing Director Thangjam Dabali Singh noted that cancer patients constantly need blood for treatment. In the past few years, blood was provided to the patients from RIMS, Jenims and Shija Hospital. Most of the time, it caused inconveniences to the patients, Dabali said. Given the situation, Dabali said he had been planning to set up a blood center. He said the center will provide blood for free of cost to patients except for test, service charge and blood bag.
Blood center hospital public awareness American Oncology Institute at Babina Specialty Hospital September 2020 September function Sorakna patient cancer and patient listing OPD operation cancer mind and operation Chani and Kayam Ming Chalaga, water 935 patients.
Manipur on Monday registered 2 fresh coronavirus cases and 0 deaths. The state total COVID-19 tally increased to 137,198, while the death toll stood at 2,120. As per the Manipur COVID-19 Common Control Room, the positivity rate was recorded at 0.8%. The Manipur COVID-19 Common Control Room said a total of 251 samples were tested in the past 24 hours, detecting 2 fresh infections. The control room said 6 persons were recuperated from the disease. A block health Mela began today at the auditorium of RK Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya RKSDV in Juribam district, organized by District Health Society Juribam as part of 100 Days Action Plan of the Manipur government. BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi, Juribam Zila Parishad Adhyaksha KH Janaki Devi, Juribam Chief Medical Officer Dr. Ilangbam Okendro Singh, Juribam SDO S. Indrajit Singh, and RKS Devi DV Principal S. Maniton attended the inaugural ceremony. A. Sarda Devi, in her speech at the occasion, urged the public to visit nearby hospitals for health checkup and emphasized the importance of early detection of illnesses. If there is any illness, visit a doctor without delay, she said. Sarda said women need to take care of their health and should not skip the meal. As there are many waterborne diseases, she added people should drink safe and healthy water. Around 14 stalls are taking part at the Mela.
Morally, mentally, health related oiba adugumba health ki yengsin biriba ekogi sarkari leibiriba ikai khunajariba choba daita lobiriba haugiba covid ki chahi ani ki pandemic loina na hauji continue tawriba covid ki pandemic sida achoba daita lobidana ishagi haiba hundo okanda prajamiya ki damakta ai kanigumba mata ingonda akiba leite haidana chongthopi ki bai health ki worker puna mukse aina amuka so hanna aina ikop non na ikai puna ba uchari.
Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anabasingi hidak kappa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medlane Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pung kunmari chukna adom yumda latuna hidak kappa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ge anabasing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medlane gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call tawna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store gi Medlane app download tawduna booking tawi.
Welcome back after the break. Seized illicit IMFL beer and DIC liquors worth around rupees 2,37,970 were destroyed at Jiribam Excise Station, Jiribam on Monday in presence of local MANIPURI members, media persons and a team of Jiribam police, according to our correspondent. Various auto rickshaw, cab and taxi unions in Delhi went on a strike today demanding a CNG subsidy and a fare revision in the wake of rising fuel prices. Delhi Auto Rickshaw Sangh General Secretary Rajendra Soni said the auto unions have staged a protest in the national capital to press their demands. They refused to call off their strike despite an announcement by the Delhi government to form a committee to consider a fare revision in a time-bound manner. Meanwhile, few auto rickshaws were seen plying on the city roads. Manipur stunned defending champions services 3-0 in the 75th Santosh Trophy football at the Payanad Stadium in Manjeri last night. Manipur scored an early goal in the initial stages of the match with Ngarianbam scoring in the 5th minute. The young well-knit Manipuri side scored second goal in the 50th minute through Luminlen. The third one was a self-goal by the services Sunil in the 74th minute. Earlier at the Kotapadi Stadium, the Odisha-Karnataka encounter ended in a draw with both teams scoring 3 goals each. Today, Rajasthan played Meghalaya at Kotapadi Stadium at 4 p.m. while host Kerala is all set to take on formidable West Bengal at the Payanad Stadium in Manjeri at 8 p.m. In Meghalaya, 18-year-old national table tennis player Dina Dayalan Vishwa from Tamil Nadu met with an accident and succumbed to injuries yesterday. Dina Dayalan, who was in Shillong to take part in the 83rd Senior National Table Tennis Championships, was traveling with 3 other players in a taxi from Guwahati Airport to Shillong when the accident occurred at Shangbangla Riboy. Meghalaya Chief Minister Konrad Sangma has condoled the demise of the young player. In a message, he said he was saddened to learn about the tragic accident and said Dina Dayalan had his whole life ahead of him with big dreams at such a young age. He extended his deepest condolences to his family. Before we wrap up with today's bulletin, giving you the top news headlines once again. Block Health Mela and Telemedicine kickstarts at Hengang. teacher mowed down by water tanker in Thoubal district. And Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And that is the end of today's English Bulletin at 7 p.m. Stay tuned to Pony Television for more updates.